Well, how's everyone doing? Well, we're still fixing flood damage. I'm gonna take you guys up here and show you what a heck of a washout looks like. We ended up having like 12 inches of rain in 48 hours, and this ditch here needs to be cleaned out pretty bad. But yeah, you can see how extensive the ditch needs to be cleaned out. There's so much water coming down the hill that it just started washing, and yeah, that's a hell of a hole to fill in. So I'm gonna take and try cutting some of this edge off here. I was trying to do it up there, but I just don't have any material. A lot of it washed down the bottom here, so I'm gonna take and try to pull all this material up the hill, try to fill this in the best I can, and then hopefully this fall, once the farmer gets the crop out, we'll come in here with the blade or a excavator and clean the ditch out and bring it out in the field and kind of re-establish the ditch in here. But I'll take and get a few action shots of working on this one. Keep the video going. So I guess how I'm going to go about this here is I'm just pretty much going to try to grab all this washed out material and pull it up the hill here. Everything locked in. I'm working third gear right now. I probably will go down the second though, once I start pulling pretty hard going up the hill here. And it's easily a foot deep or so there of washout anyway. I'll roll my blade back here, take and angle my blade slightly to the right. And you can look over here on the left, and it washed a lot of gravel down the bottom of that ditch because it ran across the road there. Been a long week for me. I started on Sunday, and today's Saturday now, and we're still just trying to get roads fixed up from all this. I don't mind a half inch to an inch of rain every other week, but when you have 12 inches in 48 hours, crap kind of hits the fan, in essence, in other words. So definitely not what you want, but not much you can do about it. Mother Nature's gonna do what it's gonna do. Right now I'm just trying to get this big hole filled in so I can actually work along here. It's deep enough that it makes the whole front tire disappear. But you can kind of see it's just not a very big ditch here, and the bank is higher. I think a guy can probably take some of this out of here with the blade, but really what a guy needs to do is get a scraper in here and clean the ditch out and just bring it out into the field and level it out up on the hill or whatever. You know, cut the back slope back. Between a scraper and a blade, I can make this look pretty nice here. But this is a township that doesn't have as much of the funding as some of my other ones. I'm actually in my second 150. They actually have been doing this township for the last 5-6 years because they can't find anybody else to do it. So they don't blade quite as often as some of my other ones, but still a township anyway, and gives me a little more work to do anyway. have really the best cutting edges on here right now for doing this type of work. I was getting ready for dust control just about everywhere, so I got my stinger bits on. They definitely will work for doing this stuff, but it's not ideal. I'm probably only gonna take and blade one more time with the stinger bits. Pretty much everybody's under consensus this year that we're not gonna do any dust control for the most part. If we do, it's gonna be very little. So I got this trench kind of filled in now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and stick my blade out here, try not to get a ton of grass, but just kind of pull that gravel back in a little bit. I'm hoping there's not too big of a glare on the camera here. Still early enough in the morning. I got the sun coming up to the east and it's kind of glaring. Kind of hard to see a little bit, but that's one thing I will say, hardly anybody sprays their road ditches here anymore. And you can really tell it because the weeds and everything make it really hard to reach out there and clean that edge up. We've had so much wet weather and rain lately, it's been hard for me to get over all my roads at my normal intervals. And this township here, it's been about 5 weeks since I've actually been able to blade the whole township, and a lot of the windrow started getting weeds and grass growing in it, so I kind of got a little bit of a mess I'm dealing with here. But we'll take and blade it back to back a couple times and get that stuff cut out and get it kind of dying off, and it'll turn out anyway. So hopefully we have a little bit more drier, stable weather here where a guy can get some stuff done, but kind of is what it is anyway. That's the thing about doing this job. You're always at the mercy of the weather. I can give everybody an update on how I like my new 150s, and very happy with them so far. Still got fairly low hours on them to really have a great opinion. I am getting close to 400 hours on the first 150 I got this year, so getting up there in hours anyway. But I will be doing a separate video on an update on them, so I'll be looking forward to that sometime later this summer here. But now I'm just going to take and wheel pack this windrow that I set over where it was washed out, kind of pack that in. I don't have a packer on this machine, so you kind of got to use your wheels, which is frustrating because it takes forever, but it is what it is. But I will take and jump out here and show what everybody what the finished product looks like here, and we'll keep the video going. I'll show you guys the finished product here. It takes about 15-20 minutes to do this, but I'll flip the camera around here for you guys. And that's what we're looking at here. So I just pretty much pulled all that gravel that it washed down the bottom there, and just kind of pulled it up the hill. Then I reached out here and kind of cleaned that edge up the best I could. Wheel packed the where it washed anyway, and our giant gully is gone now. And hopefully this fall we'll get the opportunity to come in here and clean this ditch out and establish it and hopefully this won't happen again the rest of the year, and once we get it fixed this fall, hopefully it won't ever happen again. But yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I'll have a few more videos coming of just regular maintenance blading and stuff like that. But thanks for watching. If you liked the video, if you could, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.